Have you ever noticed your child hesitating? Or have you ever noticed your child worrying about something or doubting themselves? The truth is that when you see your child acting this way and you begin to wonder, where is this coming from? Why is my child hesitating? Why is my child worrying? Or why is my child doubting themselves? Chances are that it's coming from you. Chances are that it's coming from us, because our children watch us, they observe us, and they also model after us. Are you that mom that feel anxious about letting your child explore or take risks? Do you find it difficult to give your child an opportunity to take risks? When your child wants to take any risks, you feel agitated. You feel, oh, don't try, don't do this. You want to do everything for that child. Do you worry excessively about what could go wrong? You never think about what could go right. You never think about, what if this thing goes right? You always worry, what if this thing doesn't go well? What if this thing goes wrong? Are you always tensed at home, at work, or wherever you find yourself as a mom? Are you overprotective of your child, over controlling? Do you second guess your decisions as a parent or as a mom? Do you feel guilty or fearful about your child failing, about you failing? Do you feel fearful about your child hurting themselves? Obviously not hurts that are so bad, but taking age-appropriate risks. Do you feel guilty? Are you that mom that wants to hold, want to shield, and want to prevent your child? Are you that mom that don't realize that your fear is silencing the mindset of your child? I'm here to tell you that you are not alone, but we can begin to work on our fears. We can step away from this place and move away to a place where we are not fearful. Now, because when you exhibit these patterns of fear, what we've listed, it's a pattern that goes on, and it makes your children to be so dependent on you. It makes you and your child to be so anxious. It makes your child to be slow in making decisions. It also makes your child not to be consistent. It makes you as a parent to be inconsistent, because today you're taking a decision that is without fear. Tomorrow you're taking a decision with fear. Tomorrow you're allowing your child to try. Tomorrow you're not allowing your child to try. So you're just inconsistent, and you leave your child in that state of confusion. Now, the truth is that our children absorb our energy. As a mom, your child absorbs your energy. They can see you. They understand your energy. They absorb your energy. They absorb your tone. What tone do you use to talk at home? Your child can see, and your child is absorbing it. Your child also absorbs your mindset. What kind of mindset do you have? Because the truth is that your child will always ask you questions. You'll be in conversations with your child, and your mindset is going to reflect the type of response you're going to give to that child. Your child can absorb everything around them. Likewise, the adults around them, they can absorb the energy, the tone, the mindset of you, their mom, and every other adult around them. That is why as moms, we must be so intentional in placing the right set of adults that our children can look up to. Adults that will be comfortable and proud that our children will be able to adopt the right mindset from them. Not adults that will come and our children will adopt negative mindset from them. When you're anxious as a mom, when you feel so fearful, when you feel so overprotective, your child will begin to internalize these emotions as their own. So when you feel so fearful, your child will naturally start to feel fearful. When you become so overprotective, your child will begin to internalize these emotions as if it's theirs. That is why we must intentionally be on this journey of constantly growing, becoming better, and improve ourselves. The solution is not to hide in fear. Whatever challenge you have, whatever challenge we have, the solution is not to hide in fear. The solution is to transform your fear. The solution is to transform that challenge. The solution is to look for a way out. The solution is to do something better. So as a mom, you must recognize your fears. It starts from there. And when you recognize your fears, you make a decision to be courageous. You make a decision to choose to be courageous. Remember the story in the Bible of David and Goliath? David was so courageous to stand in front of Goliath, to fight Goliath. So we must exhibit courage despite the fear David had. How would he stand before a giant? But he took the bold step. He was even courageous to address him, Goliath. So we must identify our fears and make a decision to be courageous. We must make a decision to break that circle of fear. Because when we do, we model confidence to our children. Now, we must understand as moms that fear is contagious. Your fear is contagious. That is why your child can see you agitated, fearful, and all of a sudden the child starts to feel that same emotion. You ask your child what is wrong, and your child cannot really explain, but your child is seeing your fear. Your child is understanding that there is danger, and your child starts to feel uneasy, starts to feel scared and all. The same way fear is contagious, that is the same way courage is contagious. So which would we rather choose? We would rather choose courage. So instead of fear, I would rather encourage us to go for courage, because your courage is also contagious. How courageous you are as a mom is also contagious to your child. Your child can learn, emulate, and see how courageous you are and become courageous more than you as their mom. Now, as moms, we must consciously respond with calm instead of fear. You must choose confidence over fear. You must choose thoughtful actions. When you want to carry out an action, instead of being scared, remember the Bible in Timothy. God has not given us the power or the spirit of fear, but he has given us power. He has given us sound mind, love, and self-control. So we must daily choose the right words in our thoughts, in our conversation. We must daily take away fear from anything around us, because your emotional transformation is one of the powerful gifts as a mom you can give to your child. Your emotional stability, your emotional regulation is one of the powerful gifts we can give to our children, because when you're emotionally stable, when you're emotionally regulated, it makes your child to be more confident. It makes your child to be more stable. It makes your child to understand that, oh, this place, I am safe. I am safe here. I am safe in this environment. So how can we as moms begin to step away from that place where we pass on our fears to our children? How can we deal with these fears and not make these fears transgenerational? How can we deal with these fears so that our children do not carry the baggage of our fears, so that our children do not grow up and have things as fear to deal with? Our children do not grow up into adults that are fearful. Number one, you must notice the fear. So notice what makes you scared. Notice the fear. Now identify one moment that fear can influence you or influence your child. You could identify the moment today. You could identify the moment tomorrow, but identify that moment where fear comes in, creeping, and want to destabilize you. Number two, after identifying that moment, you reflect on it and ask yourself, reflect and reframe. Why am I scared of this? Why am I scared of this? Can I do better? Can I make a better choice? What is God saying about the situation? What is God saying about this difficulty? So when you identify that thing that makes you scared, number two, you reframe, you reflect. Then you can also journal your thoughts. Journal. These are the things that make me fear. These are the things that make me scared or make me fearful as a parent. Okay, what can I do? So you must seek for solution. Is it personal affirmation? Is it your self-talk? Is it you talking to yourself on a daily basis, reminding yourself of who you are? So whenever the fear creeps in, maybe you're stressed and that fear creeps in, remind yourself, put in the work, put in the action. You could remind yourself with affirmation. Replace those negative self-talk or fears with faith-filled statements. Statement that will empower you. So when fear creeps in, you tell yourself, I am bold, I am growing, I am becoming. Then also celebrate your wins, celebrate your effort, celebrate the progress you are making, celebrate your journey, celebrate your becoming, celebrate who you are as a mom, celebrate the progress you are making. When you do that, you find out that fear will gradually begin to leave you. So number one, identify your fears, reflect on them. When you reflect, ask yourself, what can I do? Don't just stop in reflection. Reflect, reframe your thoughts. Use the right word, use the right statement, reframe your thoughts, use positive affirmations, positive confessions, use faith-filled statements that is going to counter that fears. Keep a journal, record your process, then learn to appreciate the effort you're putting in. Celebrate your process, celebrate your wins, and even if fear creeps again, still carry out the same pattern. Continuously reframe your thoughts. Continuously speak to yourself and speak against that fear. Use the right statement that will counter that fear. And when you do that, you see that fear will gradually begin to leave. And you won't have to be that parent that passed down fear onto your own children. You have to deal with it, and you won't have to give your children this baggage of fear to deal with. I believe this video has been so helpful. Please like this video, share this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Renewed Parents Academy. And my name is Chioma Odikulu. Thank you for joining me, and I do not take your time for granted. Do have a great day, and bye.